Do you know the biggest struggle of any business owner? Biggest struggle any business owner have is that they don't know how to generate wealth first or scale their business to making a high profit business. The simple reason behind that is that they are afraid of charging high, or they think if they do so they will lose their customers. They are simply scared of selling high ticket offer. If you are someone wants to scale your business to making a high profit business, or want to generate wealth first, or want to sell your high ticket offer, or you want to serve only premium buyers, then this video is for you. In this video I am going to share the complete summary of the first section of the book Boss Move by Myron Golden. I will come up with two more videos to complete the rest of the two sections. Meet Dr. Myron Golden, author of the international best-selling book From the Trashman to the. He is a coach of several seven-figure and eight-figure business owner. He charges $25,000 for 1 hour consultation. So you can imagine the value he provides in his each consultation. So people are willing to pay him $25,000 for 1 hour. The book Boss Move is a written format of the top millionaire roundtable discussion during the funnel hacking live hosted by Myron Golden. So Myron Golden gave us 2 hours of time in this millionaire discussion, and he created this book from this discussion. Funnel Hacking Live is a virtual and live program conducted by Russell Brunson and his ClickFunnels team. Without any further delay, let's get started. So starting with the book, Myron Golden says that it is easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than to make a little money over a long period of time. So what basically do a lot of people involved in kind of fuzzy business that takes a long period of time to make a little amount of money, but they ignore the money that can make from the premium buyers, like selling those high ticket offers. So this book will help you to understand the secret behind selling high ticket offer or making wealth faster. So now we will move to the book. The first section of the book is about the 3 boss moves. So first let us understand really what is the meaning of boss moves. So here Myron Golden says boss meaning is that business optimization success secrets that came from the $1 million round table. Now here are the 3 moves that we need to take to generate wealth faster. Number 1, the first is right business model, and second is right business market, and third is message to the market. So first let us understand what is right business model. So there are basically 4 kind of business model where every businessman is engaged with. The 4 kind of business model are entrepreneur and entrepreneur, entrepreneur and wealthpreneur. So what is basically entrepreneur? So entrepreneur, this business model talk about the people who sell low volume of product with low price. So you can see here LV into LP and eventually low profit. So when they sell low volume of products with low price, then definitely they make low profit. This model is represented by LV into LP, means low volume and low profit. For example, selling your digital art in a membership platform like Patreon. Yes, I tried this, and this is literally very low profit making business system. And Myron Golden says that avoid this kind of business model. So the next thing come here is entrepreneurs. So here this business model focus on high volume and low profit. For example, Walmart. He given the example of Sam Walton, who was once the richest person in the world and who made millions of dollars with Walmart. But ordinary person like you and me cannot start this business because we need to sell a huge amount of product to make such amount of money. So you can do well in this business once you have the huge product. But the major drawback of this business is that you have to sell very high volume to make high profit. So it is really difficult. The third kind of business model is their entrepreneurs. This business model focus on selling low volume and making high profit. An example of this model is like coaching program that teaches people how to make $50,000 by making an investment of $5,000. The expenditure is very low Here, once you need to create the product, like once your product course is ready, then your next job is to just promote the product. So here expenditure is very low. Now if you have a social media channel or if you run ad to drive traffic, you can make huge profit by spending less amount of money. It makes huge profit by delivering massive value. But it makes sense that you have to deliver massive value to earn that huge profit. So this business model is really good if you are someone a single person, like you don't have any team, then you can run this business model. Four kind of business model is wealthypreneur. This business model is one of the best business model. Myron Golden tells that this business model is a business model of a boss. First of all, this business focuses on selling high volume of product and making high profit. So this model helps you to generate wealth faster than any other model, right? For example, the same coaching business we saw in the third model, if you can hire a team to build a proper system to bring high volume of traffic, you make high volume of sales and finally high profit. So all you need to do is you need to hire a team so that they can manage the everything and you are freeing yourself and you are making money. And this is the model, the beautiful model. The last model, that is the wealthypreneur, reveals the mindset of the high ticket selling. Here Myron Golden tells that it is easy to sell $50,000 than the $5,000. The simple reason behind that is human psychology, and this is the most beautiful thing I have ever heard. The simple human psychology is that if you are the cheapest, then no one believes you are the best, and if you believe you are the best, then they don't expect you to be the cheapest. Now let me give an example of this, right? So just imagine you got to know that you have a heart problem. Would you search like who is the cheapest heart surgeon? Definitely not. You will search for the person who is the best heart specialist in the town. And when if you're searching for the best, then it shouldn't be the cheapest. It will be the costliest, right? So that what he is telling here. This is the basic human psychology. So now, to be the best, you have to charge the highest. Now a lot of us will think that pricing high will be an issue, but the truth is that when you focus on value, price is never an issue. If you just price high, you are charging high and not offering value, then this is definitely sure formula for failure. So you need to be very careful when you price high. Make sure that whatever the price you are charging, the customer can get value, 10x value or 10x return on the price. When you promise them that result, then price is never an issue. So you should always focus on selling the payoff. That is the massive payoff that they are going to get when they make purchase from you. If they are charging high, then they are definitely looking for the payoff that they will gonna get from your offer. Now we're gonna talk about boss second move. So what is boss second move? So boss second move is right business market. So there are basically three kinds of business market: commodity market, middle class market, and premium market. Now we are going to talk about the commodity market. In commodity market, people talks about the price. So it is price sensitive. For example, like crude oil, gold, and like grains. These are the some example of the raw materials that are commodities. And this market is priceless because it is a market that trades in the primary economic sector rather than manufactured product such as cocoa, fruit, and sugar. Hard commodities are mines such as gold and oil. So if you want to make profit in this business, it will be difficult. The reason is because here it is depend on the commodity, price of the commodity. It is doesn't depend on your product that you will set certain price and you will make profit. It is depend on the market. And the second kind of market is the middle class market. In the middle class market, people talks about cars, houses, and the middle markets. Myron Golden says that he don't like this market because the price is set by the cost of the good, not by the value in the good. So eventually less profit margin. So as we saw earlier, that if you want to make more money, then you have to provide 10x value, right? So it is, since it is cost based marketing, it is not a value based marketing. So eventually you will make less profit. When you can give more value into the marketplace, then you will make more money in the marketplace. Now we're gonna talk about the premium market. The premium market always have the higher profit margin. It is where you sell your high ticket offer and make high profit. This is the market of premium customers where you generate wealth first. So if you want to generate wealth first and make more money, then you must serve this market because the premium buyers are existing here. The reason you think it is difficult to sell high ticket products or high ticket offers because you are selling to broke people or people who always look for the cheap stuff. So if you want to sell high ticket product, then you have to only sell to the premium buyers, then only you will able to make sale and make more money. If your message appeals to everyone, your message appeals to no one. Yes, it's true. If you try to sell your offer to each and every person, you will end up with selling to no one. You should sell only to the specific group of people resonating with you. Now we have moved to the third move of a boss, that is the right message to the market. To deliver the right message to the market, you need to figure out how you can produce the big payoff. Now Myron tells that on the one of the things he discovered on the path of creating wealth, you never make more money than the amount you allowed yourself to think as a lot of money. So if you don't allow yourself to think about the big amount of money, or you only limit yourself to think about a small amount of money, you will make that amount of money respectively. So it is depend on you, how do you think about the money. Your real problem is who you think you are the worst than you are not. Remember, you will never make more money that you allowed to think about yourself. Myron says that he don't allow himself to think less than $1 million. When someone asked him how much he charged, he said that he charged 1 million, but he will help them. He assured that he will help them to make 12 million within a year. So this is what happens when you have a right mindset about money. If you don't allow yourself to think more amount of money, then you will never make more money. So you should never limit yourself only to less money. You should always think about beyond that, like you can achieve the huge amount of money. This is what mindset game. When you have a right mindset, you will always achieve the right thing. Now we have arrived to the most important area of this section, that is the 4 core areas to focus to grow business like a boss. And these 4 core areas are lead generation, lead conversion, customer ascension, and customer retention. As leads as you can. For example, suppose we will take an example like how much money you can generate when you have a leads. For example, today you have a system and you are generating 100 leads, and you have an offer that is $1,000 and you are having 10% conversion. So how much you are making out of 10% conversion? That is, you have 10% and they are buying, that is $10,000. Now if you do some tweaking, like if you do tweaking in your lead generation system, like you are spending some time understanding the things, understand what works, and implement the new sources of capturing leads for your customer, then you can easily help to double up the flow of the leads. So you can see here, like previously if you had only 100 leads, now if you are doing some tweaking in your lead generation systems, like using new resources and new tools, and you are generating 200 leads, now you have the same offer price and that is $1,000, and here also you are getting 10% conversion. So now how much you are making? $20,000. So that is all power of lead generation. So you need to have a proper lead generation system so that you can make more money. The second thing here is the lead conversion. Previously our lead conversion was 10%. So if we can improvise in our system so that we can increase our lead conversion from 10% to 20%, then we can make more sales, right? We can generate more revenue here. So this can be done by creating a better marketing message, focusing on attracting right kind of clients in a narrow niche, talking about the big secrets in your webinar, talking about the breaking the big domino in your webinar. So you can do a lot more things to increase the rate conversion, right? Conversion rate. So when someone is entered into system, like when you've captured the leads, now they are entered into system. So you can increase the conversion rate now here by doing, because previously you made $20,000, as you've seen previous $20,000. Now if we can increase the conversion from 10% to 20%, we will make $40,000. So this is massive change. Just doing 2 things from you are making from $10,000 to $40,000. The third is the customer ascension. Ascension, you can see here, the meaning is that the action of rising to an important position or higher level. So when you are helping your customer to give to an important position or to a higher level, like selling something higher level product. So for example, right, we can see there are a lot of business have a segment of customer who would be willing to pay if they are offered a high ticket offer. For example, like Starbucks is known for coffee, the best coffee, but they have also coffee maker that they sell, and they offer to the small segment of their customer, and they make small percentage of conversion, and with that they make additional extra income, right? Additional income at the end of the year, and that income is very huge, because the coffee making machine is expensive and the conversion rate is also average, so they are making additional extra income at the end of the year. So this is what customer ascension. And when you have a business, always try to focus on having a high ticket offer. So if you have a business, always create high ticket offers. Now I'll give you an example from our previous example. Just imagine that you got 200 leads and you are getting 20% conversion from your $1,000 offer. Now how much you are making here? $40,000. And how many customer you have? 40 customer. Now you have an high ticket offer, and that is price is $10,000. Now you have a 40 customer that already there. Now out of this 40 customer, the 10% you are getting conversion. Just I'm taking $1,000 is your offer. Now 10% conversion means you are having 4 customer, that is 4 into 10 is $40,000. So you are making an extra 40,000 just creating a high ticket offer. So this is what helps you to make more money when you have a high ticket offer. Now we have arrived to the fourth of the core areas, that is the customer retention. A lot of people make a mistake is that after selling their front end offer, they stop selling anything. They don't sell anything, and this is the biggest mistake they make, and that's why they don't make enough money. Now when you have a customer, you got customer, what you need to do, you need to build a continuity program like subscription offer. You need to have kind of plan, subscription plan, so that you can hold customer for the long time. This will help you to hold customer for a long time and make additional income at the end of the year. This could bring an additional $100,000 per year depending on your offer. If your offer is very expensive, a high ticket offer, your subscription offer is high ticket, then you can make $1 million or $500,000. That depends completely on your offer. How do you craft your offer? Now we are going to talk about how to deliver more value. Now you have seen there are some people who have a higher level of income, and there are some people who have lower level of income. There is a big reason behind that, and the reason is that income is the result of the value created and offered in the marketplace. The amount of the level of the value that you create in the marketplace, you make money accordingly. So if you produce more value in the marketplace, you make more money. If you produce less value in the marketplace, you make less money. So there are the 4 levels of value we bring to the marketplace and make money accordingly. And the 4 values of the 4 levels of value are implementation level, unification level, communication level, and the imagination level. Now the first level is implementation level. So in the implementation level, you are the person who does the thing. You are the implementer here. So implementers are the people who actually complete the task by their own. Okay, they don't go to the third person. So for example, like a car mechanic or a constructor, they are implementers. They produce value in the market, but one thing that limit creating value is their time. So suppose if you are a constructor, then your time limits value, because you trade your time to make money. You have only limit and you try to produce value in that limited time. So that's why you create limited value in the marketplace. The average wage range in level 1 is between minimum wage to 80,000. Level 1 is often active, very active, and the opposite of passive income. And the resource that you use in this level is your muscles, your energy here in this level. That's why you are implementer. Now the level 2 here is the unification level. In unification level, you will be using your management skill to unify levers and workers to work for you. So for example, if you have a team of 10 to 30 people, then you can unify them to work for you. Now what happens is that more levels of value you bring to the marketplace through a team of 10 to 30 implementers. So when you are unifying people, like the implementers, those people who use their muscles to add value, and you are unifying them to one place, and you are using them to deliver value, then you can deliver more value comparable to the first level. Now the average income range in the level 2 falls between $80,000 to $250,000. In this level, you are focused on buying back your time by hiring who's for your to-dos. Like you are hiring the people who are implementers to work for your project or to complete your task, and the resource that you use in this level is your management skill. So if you are working in as a manager, then you are actually on the unification level 2, level 2, that is the unification level, and you are delivering the value in this level. In the level 2 means that the value that you are delivering in the marketplace is level 2 value. The third level of the value is the communication level. So here you use your words to create wealth, that is your mouth or communication. So for example, right, if you are an actor, or if you are a singer, or if you are a salesperson, if you are a YouTuber, then you are delivering the value in the marketplace, or you are creating the value in the marketplace through your mouth. And the value in the created in the marketplace in this level, the third level, is more than the other two levels. You use your communication skills that create a higher income for yourself while helping others. Like you are also helping others in this level because you are delivering value through your communication skill, right? Your voice. The income range for level 3 is $100,000 to $1 million, and the resource that you use in this level is your voice. So that is what communication level, and this is the far better than the other two level, because here you create more value with the power of your mouth. Now we are on the level 4, that is the imagination level. Your mind is your greatest resource to create wealth. You use your mind or imagination and money in this level. For example, an entrepreneur who has a vision to solve the hardest problem in the world, who has a mission to transform the life of others, who has values. For another example, like Tony Robbins, who is an entrepreneur as well as a coach, he has transformed so many lives with the help of his mind and imagination. So many people are getting inspired by him daily. He has been coaching so many people. And another example is like Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is an investor who uses money to generate wealth. So that is where people make money in this level with the help of their money and imagination. They deliver or they create the highest level of value in the marketplace. They create the highest value in the marketplace. The income for level 4 can range from $1 million to billions, or you can say infinite. The bigger your ideas, the more value they serve, and the more people you serve, the more value you will receive back from the marketplace. In level 4, all you do is focus on creating ideas that serve the masses. So this is actually, helping the others, serving others, using your mind and imagination and money. Now the resource that you use in this level is, your mind and the money. So that's why this is the highest level of the values in the marketplace. Now we have arrived to the final part of this section, that is the boss skill you must master. So if you want to make a lot of money and want to transform many lives, then you have to good at selling. So Myron here says that selling is uncovering the value what you have to offer so well that people are happy to exchange the money they have in their pocket for the value you rebuild. People only pay you for solving the problems. They are not going to pay you for the problem that you want to solve. You want to solve a problem they know that they have. So the bigger the problem is the person you are solving for it, the bigger amount of money that they will pay you for solving the problem. So I hope you got it. Like if you want to solve a problem that people don't have, then you will not make any money. So if you want to make money, so you have to fight the bigger problem by talking to the people, and you will understand what kind of bigger problem they have, and if you can solve the problem, and they know that if you can solve the problem, then they will always pay you the bigger amount of money. Now the boss second skill you must master is persuasion. Remember that persuading is not convincing. Selling is not about making them purchase. So when someone is trying to convince you to buy something, it's like convincing is like trying to get you something buy even though you don't desire it. But the actual persuasion is helping people to make a decision they already desired to make for their own reason. That's why if you want to be very good at selling, then you have to be very good at listening. Here listening means active listening. Every great salesperson knows that listening is the most important of all sales skill. So if you are not a good listener, then you will never make any sale. The core of the persuasion skill is the content and the context. Content is a solution or the transformation that your prospect seeks. Content is a material, matter or medium contained within the works that are available for your audience. So content is your teachings, is your practical ideas that they can implement and they can get the result. Whereas context is the frame that you put it around. So content is a positioning of the content. Context is the positioning of the content, storyline or purpose that provides value to the audience. For example, it could be in the form of audiobook, it could be in the form of a book, ebook, or it could be from the video, audio, anything. So that is the context, and the content is the solution. Never sell the process, always sell the payoff or the massive result. When you try to sell the process, people don't understand anything. It becomes very complicated because they don't understand what process they will be going through. When you talk about the result, that means you are talking about their desire. So they will understand then, and the sales will happen then. So let's talk about their wins or the massive result. A lot of people never make 150k or 1 million sale because they never think about the problem of the premium buyers. If you want to make a $1 million sale, then you need to first figure out the $1 million problem, and you need to have a $1 million offer, and you need to think about the big payoff, that is a 10x payoff that you are going to give them when they will make the purchase from you. Always figure out the high value results that you can create for the business owner. Create high ticket offers to serve your best. Finally, we have completed our first section from the book. And if you got some value from this book, and if you love this video, then hit the like button, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Do check for the second part in the description if you're watching it after a week or a month or a year later. Thank you so much for watching the video.